Hello, everyone. Troy Thompson, the Angel of Freedom here. And today I am doing the second part about the Sleep at Night Retirement Account, the SANRA, as I call it. I previously did a video about this, and I went into some detail in that video about the concept of indexing. So reference that previous video for more information about that. Today, I'm going to talk a little more about the SANRA and the benefits of protecting a portion of my retirement account or any account for that matter from market loss and put some numbers. And numbers help bring clarity, help decrease stress. So the S&P 500 market top was around 4,800, and they call it points. Let's say 4,800. And now today, September 30th, it's approximately 3,600. So that's about a 33% drop. So let's say I had $100 and my $100 lost 33% in whatever investment that I had. So now I have $66, $67. What return is required on my $66 just to get back even? So what return is required on $66 to get back to $100? For those that are good with math, you know it's about 50%. If I have $66, I get a 50% return. That's $33. 66 plus 33 makes 99. So a 33% loss requires a 50% return just to get back even. And that's in what we call nominal terms, meaning the same number. What if that takes 5 years to be accomplished? What if it takes me 5 years to get back even? Well, I'm not really actually even when inflation is factored in. It probably takes longer. Maybe it takes 6 or 7 years to truly get just back even. What if I experience a 50% drop? So I had $100 and it dropped and now I have $50. What kind of return is required then just to get back even? A 100% return. When I have $50 and I get a 100% return, now I'm back to $100. So it's the losses that can really hurt. So in my previous video, I've referenced Warren Buffett's 2 rules of money and 2 rules of investing. Rule number 1, don't lose money. And rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. And so the losses can really be painful and have a dramatic impact on a person's overall portfolio and how long their money will last. I've been getting a lot of calls and a lot of response to an ad I'm doing about this concept of protecting one's portfolio from a down market because people are concerned. And it's this concept that I'm talking about that was experienced in 2000, the 2000 to 2002, and 2000 to 2009 stock market periods where the market went down more than 50%, and it took 5 to 7 years just to get back even. So if you're having your sleepless nights, you're having concerns about the market, then there's a really good chance you have too much money in the market. So I highly recommend speaking, if you have a financial advisor, discussing the advantages and limitations of different strategies and express your concerns with them. If you don't like the answers they're giving you, then seek other advice and take all that advice into consideration and decide what's right for you. I recommend to people that they take a portion of their portfolio and put it into something where it is protected and the downside is eliminated. And so maybe it's 1/4 to 1/2 of their overall plan. It's going to depend on their goals, how old they are, their overall net worth, what it's made up of. So there are lots of variables. And so this is just kind of a general discussion here today. But those are a few things that I suggest for consideration. Another piece of the SANRA puzzle that is very powerful is the concept of having something that's safe, stable, and a higher degree of certainty than the stock market. There are studies, there have been multiple studies over the years done on retirees, and what they have found is retirees are happier and have happier retirements when they have a portion of their plan that's in something with a higher degree of certainty. And so they know that regardless of what happens, this portion of their plan is always going to be there. And so it's interesting how, let's say, there's an example that comes to my mind. Let's say you have a screw and you want to put the screw into a piece of wood and you're not really sure how to go about it, right? Play along with me here. right? So you want to put a screw into a piece of wood. You're not really sure how to do it, what would be best. And so you come to me and I offer you a very simple solution, a screwdriver, or maybe even, a drill, a cordless drill with a Phillips head attachment, and bam, that does the trick. Would you be disappointed? I mean, you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. So it's fascinating to me when people will come to me with this concern. I give them a simple answer for their concern that can provide them some sleep at night, peace of mind, and it solves their problem. If they wish, it can provide them income for their entire lifetimes. And they don't want the screwdriver. And they're looking for something big and grand. And it doesn't have to be big and grand. There are many other things I offer, and it depends on the person's overall financial situation, whether those are indicated, whether they can be involved with those. Many times, the answer is just something straight and simple that's been around for 100 years. So if this is of interest to you, I encourage you to click on the link in the description and we can schedule a complimentary session to review your situation. Also put some links in there about what I was referencing with some articles on studies, how retirees tend to be happier when they have a portion of their portfolio that is more certain and more predictable. So Troy with AOF Financial, the Angel of Freedom.